Less than a week after Councillor Sean Cleary asked staff to bring a budget holding a flat tax rate, councillors were back at the table today with a now 11.2% increase to debate. Much of the day, public presentations, some willing to pay for services.
If me paying an extra $40 or so a month means a city for me and others to live in instead of one that doesn't care for its people, sign me up.
Others worried about cuts.
This is a tiny drop in the Halifax budget, but it would have a major detrimental effect on arts programs in this city.
Many councillors agree people can't afford double-digit hikes, but even if Halifax holds the line, bills will still climb.
A flat tax rate, given just the assessment lift this past year, I think comes in at around 4-point-something% increase on the tax bill.
That's why Cleary asked staff to bring back a budget that would result in a flat tax rate, requiring about $40 million in cuts across all business units.
Obviously, 10 or 11 or 12% is unsustainable. We can't do that. 4 or 5, 6, I think most people could handle that. But the question is, what is that right combination of investments and restrictions so that we don't get above that?
Transit could be one item brought back to the table, with options such as stopping service at 10 p.m., eliminating holiday and Sunday routes, and reducing alternate ferry service to every half hour. But Cleary and others wouldn't support that.
I'm not in favor of doing things like cutting transit, cutting these services that people really rely on. I don't think that is penny wise but pound foolish.
Janet Steele heard plenty of concerned feedback after people learned transit could be under the microscope for cuts.
I think we really need to be finding a way that we can make more investments so that more residents can use transit for affordability, but also to address congestion and address the environment.
Staff will come back with options early next month. Now, Councillor Janet Steele says, particularly at a time when more workers are being told to go back to the office, transit needs to be prioritized, adding that some councillors campaigned on improving transit service. Councillor Sam Austin says an 8 or 9% hike could be realistic before people would really feel the impact of cuts. So again, options will come back to council early in March before a final budget should be passed later that month, meaning many tough conversations are still to come. Todd.
No doubt. All right. Calum Smith at City Hall in downtown Halifax.